Alright, so this is all about basic functions. So let's create a new program called function, since it can't be more than 8 characters. So clear home, and I think we should start probably with basic user input. So we'll start with the prompt option. So you just put in the variable you want to input. So we'll do I, then we'll display it back to them just for ease of use. Now, let's also do input, and this way you can display a string to them, so second alpha. And now we're just going to type a string. Let's just ask them the value of I. Now, put an extra space there. And now if you put 3 more spaces, it will put it down to the next line, and that will just make it look a lot nicer. And so we ask them for I again, and we'll display it back to them. Okay, so let's run it. Function. So 5 and let's go with 21. So 21. Yep, displays right back to us. Now let's make it a little bit more complex, I guess. If you press on and then press 2, it will go to right where it was debugging, so it was prompting the user for the letter I. Let's just clear this out. Let's display I times 5. Yeah, not really special or anything, but let's say I times 5, comma, so that will display 2 lines. It's a lot easier to display more things. Let's clear home. Makes it a lot neater. See, look at that. 25. Yep, 125. And it's all cleared out. Function. Okay. So now let's try output. So you have a string and then 2 coordinates, so let's input those coordinates. And the reason I'm not going to do x and y is because if you do x and y, those values are changed based on where the cursor is on the graph screen. So if you're using a graphing sort of application and prompting them for coordinates, it's not going to work. So now y equals, and we're going to say it's b. So now, just high a, b for the coordinates. So 5 and 8. Oh, right. It's actually coordinates and then the string. My bad. Okay, so a, b, high, and yeah, let's add a bin quote to make it easier. So you can see that the coordinate should be 5, 7, but it's actually 7, 5. It's inverse. It's annoying. Yeah, so let's make it go down to, look at that. See, the y actually is the x, so it was actually only over 2 and down 7. Let's go back in. So let's just switch b and the a. This is what x equals. X equals 7, which is wrong. It's actually equal to 2. Or should have been equal to 2. So I'm just going to switch these. Yeah, looks good. So 3 and 5. Now 7. See, now that looks a heck of a lot better. Let's go back and edit it again. Let's change it to let's actually go for menus. Menus are a pretty cool feature. It's a great built-in user interface. So you're gonna start it with the title. So let's name it menu. Oops, menu. Now you put in the string for your first menu option, and just name ours option 1. pretty easy. Option 1. Now you have to create a label. It can only be 2 characters. It has to be uppercase and a number. Uppercase or a number. So let's just name this one 01. Also, I don't really recommend using labels. They're kind of bad. Option 1 was selected, or it, since we don't have enough room. Okay, so option 1 was it. Now we're going to say go to, and this will go to a label specified by that 2-digit or 2-character value. So en for end, and this will just have an open quote since we don't need to stop it or do anything. Now let's go back and add second option, number 2, and N2. That's just how I name my labels. Easy to remember. It corresponds to the label or the option. So this is just going to stop the program. Actually, let's name this exit. So, pretty easy UI. You can make it a lot prettier, and I can show you how to do that some other time. But exit just makes it exit, obviously. That just about wraps it up. Let's go through a few drawing functions. So, to draw a string on the graph, you're gonna just put in 0, 0 for this tutorial, and let's show you where that coordinate actually is. It's actually going to be the top left-hand corner, and just like the output feature, it's y and then the x value, and then the string. So, now let's go back to our program, and let's put in this this draws a string. Right, easy. Okay, now let's run it. See, draws it on the graph screen. I think you can make it look like normal ginormous letters. Yeah. Okay. Oops, I guess not. Let's edit that. Take that out. Now I already see a problem. We haven't cleared the graph screen, so when we run it, yep, 2 G's. So that's a problem. Every time you begin your program, if you're going to be using the graph screen, do second program 1, which will clear the graph screen, and then you won't have any more weird errors. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks.